The Fraser Coast is home to some amazing wilderness with endangered species, including sea turtles. Ali Hammond is here from Turtles in Trouble Rescue. Ali, what's happened here today at Boonooroo?
So we were here today to release two amazingly beautiful big green sea turtles back to the wild. So those two big sea turtles are both females. One of them, Sky, has been in care down at Australia Zoo and SeaWorld for nearly 2 years.
2 years, wow.
Yeah, and Hina has been down in care at Australia Zoo and then SeaWorld for about 7 months.
And what did they go in for? What was wrong?
Both those turtles were suffering from soft shell syndrome. So Sky was actually one of our very first cases that we discovered of soft shell syndrome. We'd seen her out here basking and hanging out in the Great Sandy Straits here several times before we brought her in. Each time we saw her, we noticed that her carapace was degrading further and further, so the scutes were peeling away and exposing bone underneath. And so each time we saw her, we're getting more and more concerned that this whatever it was growing and getting bigger. So she finally came in close to the 2am boat ramp and stranded, and so the team mobilised and brought her in and got her down to Australia Zoo. Where she then had some initial treatment and then went on to a long rehabilitation down at SeaWorld. While she was down there, so she was treated for that soft shell syndrome and has made a remarkable recovery. So the scutes have actually grown back over the bone on that shell. It's absolutely incredible to see. She was also treated for a problem with one of her front flippers as well. So she had a bit of a bone disease in her front flipper. So she's been down there being treated for that as well.
And how many turtles has the group rescued now?
So our first year in operation, we did about 135 turtles. The year just gone, it was closer to about 120 turtles. So yeah, massive numbers, much higher than we would normally expect. We think that's a flow-on effect from the floods back in early 2022, killing off a lot of our seagrass fields, which is a major food source for our green sea turtles.
Yeah, well, thank you for everything you're continuing to do for this endangered species in our natural environment. You've got a lot of support across the community. Can you tell me about some of your sponsors?
Yeah, we are constantly overwhelmed by the amount of support that we have. We have Port City Auto has donated to us the use of our turtle rescue van, which today made a massive difference, meaning we're able to bring these two massive sea turtles home together in one trip. Normally that would involve 2 long trips to the Gold Coast, so that was incredible. So eternally grateful for that. It really is a game changer for us. Swift Storage has been wonderful as well, so that's where our van gets stored and all of our rescue equipment. You can imagine we have a lot of rescue equipment that we utilise, so that's all stored at Swift Storage. We've had the support of a lot of local community groups like Rotary and Friends of the Burrum, and lots of groups, and just the general public. You know, sometimes we're just blown away. We were fueling up the van the other day, and someone came up and gave us some fuel money to contribute to it. So you know, we're really overwhelmed by the support.
Thanks Ali, and thanks for everything that you guys are doing to help these turtles.
Yeah, it's our pleasure. Thanks. George.